a thrashing, and as one-sided as you can get, which suggested to me that when you are 95 for 6, the early purchase that was there in the wicket assisted the Indian bowlers, which is why Pakistan gifted the win on a platter to India, knowing fully well that 2 matches India won while chasing. Your bowlers could not have managed to do it in this Premadasa wicket because the dew and the light would have ensured that it's an easy wicket to bat on. So, breaking news, Pakistan have been thrashed by 8 wickets in the emerging Asia Cup match against India with, a comprehensive margin. If you look at who was the star of the show, B. Sai Sudarshan.
Obviously, getting 100 from the top of the order.
104.
Don't take away the FIFA, from Hungary.
Frank, that's what I'm coming to that. 104 of the finest runs that Sai Sudarshan
Don't we often say that a fifer is the equivalent of 100?
Yeah, it was his 5-wicket haul that ensured Pakistan just couldn't bat the entire 50 overs. They were about 30-40 runs below par. 5 for 42 from Rajvardhan Hangargekar, combined with 3 for 36 from Manav Sutar, ensured Pakistan never ever got going. 205, woefully below par. India, clinical dominant.
And it could have been about 120, 30, 40. The fact that they even got to 200 was in itself a minor miracle.
But chalo, you give it to the opposition as well, because it's not like they're here to just give away their wickets, and the wicket sort of eased for them as well, as Siddharth had earlier pointed out as well, clearly reflected in the way Indian batters came out of bat. But interestingly, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think the first win against the UAE was again an 8-wicket margin. The second one was a 9-wicket margin, and today again you see an 8-wicket margin.
So, if you have to look at it, Riyan Parag's prophecy that he wants to hit 4 sixes in 1 over, it's not getting fulfilled because he's not even getting that much of batting.
Not that much, but he's not
batted at all.
At all. He's getting to bowl though, so
he might get 4 wickets in an over.
He might do that, but then see, this is the situation. Pakistan, after winning the toss, they should have known that why can't we insert India in on this wicket, because as you know, at the Premadasa, there is a bit of early help for the bowlers. There is sluggish bounce, there's a bit of swing. So that is why they decided we will decide to bat. We will bat first. And that was where the advantage was squandered totally.
And that was all she wrote.
And that is why 95 for 6. Just can you have a look at the scorecard, Anurag, if you can just open the scorecard. Because as we mentioned, how did Pakistan even get there? Let's go down. Okay.
Contributions
At
from the lower
95
order.
for 6. There was a 53-run stand for the 7th wicket between Mubasir Khan and Qasim Akram. Then you had a 43-run stand for the 8th wicket between Qasim Akram and Mehran Mumtaz. That was the reason why they got to 200. But Hangargekar and Manav Sutar ensured that there could be no coming back. Pakistan again, 48 overs, 205. The top scorer was 48. No one even got to a 50.
But if I was to look at any silver lining there for Pakistan, the contributions from Mehran, Mubasir with the bat and then with the ball as well, I think Mubasir looked really good to me. I don't think that he was rewarded with a lot of wickets. Of course, as a unit, they could pick only 2 wickets. But even then, I think he was threatening the Indian batters just a little bit. And positive signs there for Pakistan, given that they are also in the semi-finals.
And look at it. Mohammad Wasim Jr. and Shahnawaz Dani, we thought they might make a difference. But looking at the way how Sai Sudarshan batted, and also if you have to look at it, Abhishek Sharma, they took the pressure off. 7 overs, they were already 41.
Exactly.
Yeah. Was it a 99-run stand that they had?
Yeah,
I think
just
they fell just short of a 100-run stand.
Yeah, so it was a 58-run stand. Oh, the second wicket.
The second wicket.
Nikin Hojos. Nikin Jos was also superb. 53 of 64, 82. Look at the strike rates. 94, 71, 82, 110. Which meant batting became even easier. The likes of Dhruv Jurel, Riyan Parag and Nishan Sindhu haven't even come to bat in this entire series. That's how dominant the top order has been. Remember, Yashdul hit a century in the previous game. Abhishek Sharma hit an 87. Now Sai Sudarshan has hit a century. Now 104 of 110. And for people who want to know who was B, Sai Sudarshan had a great impact with the Gujarat Titans in the IPL. So it's good signs for them.
Absolutely.
And Sudarshan, remember, he shared a good partnership with Vijay Shankar in that Delhi Capitals match that was played at the Arun Jaitley Stadium. So off the field, and also remember in the IPL final.
Oh yes.
Sai Sudarshan, that IPL final showed his mettle against Chennai Super Kings.
Missed out on a deserved 100.
96 I think he fell for. So that is why great stuff from Sai Sudarshan. And again for Pakistan, case of doing the wrong decision, taking the wrong decision. It was the wrong decision to bowl. To bat rather.
But you do sort of realize that yes, again with Pakistan sides, we've seen that in the past as well with the senior team too, that they back their bowlers and they believe that the strongest suit is to be defending totals because they believe much more in the bowlers, and that's it's part of the system at times, and that's what we saw sort of reflect in today's game as well in the emerging Asia Cup.
Exactly. I hope the Pakistan senior team is looking at this very closely because, as we all know, in this Asia Cup that is going to happen from August, all the games, most of the games are going to be played at Colombo.
Yeah.
And most of them will be at the R. Premadasa Stadium. Look at the trends now and then analyze how you can do it, because if you make the wrong decision while the toss, if you don't do the right decision at the toss, you will be made to pay. Because look at in the past also, whenever teams have batted for second at the Premadasa, they have had much more success. It was easier to chase. So that's why congratulations to Pakistan for at least not going down by 10 wickets in a very sarcastic way, because India could have won by 10 wickets as well. We are looking at a 10 wicket win for them. Yashdul, superb captaincy yet again, very proactive captain, and this is the guy who can't get into the North Zone team in the Dulip Trophy.
Yeah.
But credit to the likes of Sai Sudarshan, Manav Sutar and Rajvardhan Hangargekar, all IPL stars who have, Manav Sutar is the exception, Hangargekar and Sai Sudarshan gave some decentish performances. Sai Sudarshan in fact a great performance. So
Absolutely.
the semi-finals are now done. Sri Lanka versus, it's now finalized who are going to play.
Not set, they're not done.
Yeah, I mean, they are set now, so sorry. Sri Lanka versus Pakistan, the first semi-final. And semi-final 2, it's going to be India versus Bangladesh.
So potentially you're looking at also a final India-Pakistan.
Yep, could very well happen, but even remember, that group, with the other group, Bangladesh just managed to get in the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, Afghanistan very unlucky to miss out. Remember
Net run
that
rate.
they had 3 teams on 4 points. So it was just a matter of who had a better net run rate. Afghanistan was unfortunate to miss out, but
Yep.
how the cookie crumbles.
Sarat Chandra Yalamarthi is like saying, so sir, we do have great talent, so not to worry. But Sarat Chandra, these talents are much behind the pecking order. Like how we are talking in the
D team, E team, whatever you want to call it.
exactly, they are way far. So that's why by the time they get to the Indian cricket team, it would have already been 5 to 6 years.
Yeah. But then again, if they are to progress from C to B to A, they need these kind of performances only then, because if you miss out on these opportunities, something like an emerging Asia Cup, nobody thought this tournament would happen this year.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere. So you got to take these chances. Sai Sudarshan, see, it helps, it helps build your CV, let's say, because you had an impactful IPL with the defending champions. You then went on and took that momentum into, let's say, something like the emerging Asia Cup. Don't forget, there is the squad of the Ireland series that is yet to be announced. You don't know about that, and who knows what opportunity comes your way. So as things go along, this is what, as a youngster, if you're trying to break into the team, you want to be capitalizing on these chances.
So maybe if you want to build an ODI core, supposing the worst case scenario, Rohit, Virat and all decide we are not going to play any more ODI cricket after the 2023 World Cup, then you have these kind of people to fall back on, in addition to the B and the C teams that are already playing. Suppose we pick Prithvi Shaw in the C team, Surya Kumar Yadav and all those others, they would be wanting to form that new core that is there. Rajvardhan Hangargekar might definitely be there, but then remember, breaking into this under-19, from the under-19 setup into India, it's been very tough. I mean, Yashasvi has broken into the Indian team after 3 years, after his success in 2020.
Yeah.
Ravi Bishnoi also took some time.
In fact, Ravi Bishnoi has been in and out of the team, lest you forget.
Everybody can't have the success and the luck that the 2008 team had. Virat Kohli, Ravindra Jadeja, all of them went in. 2016 also, Rishabh Pant, Washington Sundar. They
For
all
that
also,
matter, even Ishan Kishan.
Ishan Kishan. But again, if you want to look at Ishan Kishan, when did he really make his debut? 5 years after the Under-19 World Cup. Kuldeep Yadav, Sanju Samson also. They also took about 2 to 3 years.
I'll not count Kuldeep Yadav and Sanju Samson is lucky.
I mean, yes, whenever Kuldeep has taken a 5-wicket haul, he gets dropped. That's his luck.
And Sanju Samson averages
Perennially
80 odd
unlucky.
in ODIs and then has not played in ODIs.
And his career had to overlap with 2 greats, MS Dhoni and
now
Rishabh Pant.
Rishabh Pant.
But now with that Rishabh Pant void, again, either we are not selecting the right team or we have got the wrong priority.
Or
in the
maybe,
wrong
as
way.
many say, maybe he's competing with the blue-eyed boy at the moment, KL Rahul.
I mean, KL Rahul, that's a different debate altogether. We have any other questions?
I think we're done.
I think we are done.
Yeah.
Yeah, sports fan is like, I like to just point out that we always have great talents. We always win under 19 World Cups. That's true. I mean, you won 5 under 19 World Cups. Problem is at senior level only.
The transition can be a little hard sometimes.
Yeah, but the senior level is much more scrutinized, sports fans. So that's why I think more chances of them not succeeding. That's the unfortunate truth. Anything, just go up and then I think we can call it a day.
Yeah, I think we're done.
I think we are done with this. So, yep. We are now in the semi-final stage of the emerging Asia Cup. Sri Lanka versus Pakistan on 21st, followed by Bangladesh versus India on 22nd. Oh, no, it's on 21st, on the same day, 2 p.m.
Yes, two matches.
2 matches. One will be at the P. Sara Oval. That will be the first game or at 10 a.m. And then 2 p.m. India versus Bangladesh. So, thank you so much, folks, for joining us. Congratulations to the Indian team. 100 from Sai Sudarshan, from me, Shane, and Harshit. It's bye-bye. See you for the test match tomorrow.